It's a new year and a new chance for you to make a fresh start with your compliance. We're going to be bringing you a daily tip, strategy, or idea that you can use to improve your program. Here's your host, Tom Fox, the Compliance Evangelist.
Day 10, Improving Culture Through Investigations. I recently had the opportunity to visit with Meric Bloch. Meric is passionate about investigations and has created the Winter Method for conducting workplace investigations, a methodology emphasizing root cause analysis and business-related guidance. The Winter Method is a framework for investigators to consider the totality of business risks created when misconduct occurs. Meric designed, implemented, and managed workplace investigations globally for 3 multinational companies and a healthcare system. He has literally trained thousands of HR, internal audit, legal, and compliance professionals to conduct investigations. One of the most interesting things I learned when visiting with him is that how investigations can improve your corporate culture. Bloch has conducted more than 800 internal investigations of fraud and serious workplace misconduct. He has extensive professional experience counseling business executives on legal and business issues arising from investigations. He notes that workplace investigations play a crucial role in maintaining a culture of compliance within an organization. He emphasized the need for organizations to create a culture where employees feel comfortable reporting issues and understanding their role in the process of investigations. He highlights the challenge of integrating a culture of speak up within organizations, stating that it goes to beyond just setting up a hotline and establishing policies and procedures. Instead, organizations need to understand who is speaking up and why. One of the key points raised by Bloch is the importance of making speak up meaningful and creditable within an organization. This leads directly to the improvement of culture. He notes that companies often fail to clearly communicate what should be reported, leading to confusion among employees. To address this, organizations need to go beyond generic statements and provide specific guidance on what constitutes a reportable issue. By doing so, employees will have a better understanding of their roles and the importance of their contribution to maintaining compliance. Another challenge highlighted by Bloch is the lack of follow-up interviews and education for the people who raise their hand or speak up, the reporters. He stressed the need for organizations to engage with reporters and gather additional information to gain an understanding of the context and potential gaps in their initial report. This not only helps to conduct a thorough investigative process, but also ensures the reporters feel valued and supported throughout the process. Bloch also discussed the importance of addressing friction points within organizations. He mentioned that employees often hesitate to speak up due to concerns about the involvement of headquarters or the fear of retaliation. Organizations need to actively address these concerns and create an environment where employees feel safe and supported when reporting issues. In order to create a culture of speak up, organizations must move beyond passive measures such as hotlines and policies. They need to engage with employees and educate them about their roles and provide clear guidance on what should be reported. By doing so, organizations can foster a culture of compliance where employees feel empowered to speak up and contribute to maintaining ethical standards. The importance of workplace investigations on compliance culture and corporate culture cannot be overemphasized. Organizations need to go beyond superficial measures and actively engage with employees to create a meaningful and credible reporting and speak up system. By addressing these challenges associated with speaking up and maintaining compliance, organizations can build a culture that values integrity and ethical behavior. So, what are today's 3 key takeaways? Number 1, your investigation needs to go beyond simply your policies and procedures. Finally, number 3, work to remove friction points within both the speak up and investigative process. This is Tom Fox again. I'd like to tell you about an exciting new tool that I have developed with Sam Silverstein, head of the Accountability Institute. It's called the Culture Audit. We're going to premiere this tool at a webinar on Tuesday, November 28th at noon. I've linked to the webinar in the show notes. In this webinar, you will learn how you can assess the current state of your corporate culture, how you can use the cultural assessment audit as a gap analysis, and how you can use the cultural assessment audit as a roadmap for remediation, and how this process will provide a documented, auditable trail if a regulator ever comes knocking. I hope you'll join Sam Silverstein and myself on Tuesday, November 28th at noon Central Time, where we premiere the new software tool. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed this podcast, I hope you'll subscribe, rate, and review wherever great podcasts are listened to. The Compliance Program is a part of the Compliance Podcast Network.